Hi, everyone.
Hello.
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 Welcome, everyone. It has been a hot minute, but welcome to another D&D episode of Dyson Easy, the campaign. That is the weirdest way to put those words in order, but don't worry. It's fine.
You said something.
Yeah. Those were words.
The English language, unfortunately, does not benefit from the same thing as Finnish, where you can put words in any order and they make sense. However...
What?
That must be nice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is nice. What was I going to say? I completely...
You are very cool. Yes, you
I stumbled completely.
That's what you were gonna say.
Welcome, everyone.
Yeah.
This is a D&D campaign set in the world of Exandria, where we are exploring that wonderful world. No official relation to Critical Role, of course. And we have been away for a little bit, but we're now back. And some housekeeping notes.
Back, baby.
We're back. We're so back. Some housekeeping notes. There is an 60-second ad break at the top of every hour here on the old twitch.tv on my channel. If you want to avoid those, there is one way you can do that by subscribing to this very channel. And did you know if you have an Amazon Prime account lying around, you can connect that with your Twitch account, and then you can sub to a channel of your choice every month for no additional cost? Did you know?
Free, you say?
Any primers?
I did not say free, because I hate that.
Any primers in chat?
Any primers in chat? Primers? Mod check. Yes, and on top of that, another thing I would like to shill here is that I'm gonna start running a Curse of Strahd campaign called Children of Strahd, where you all play the children of Strahd von Zarovich next week, Saturday, and it's going to be running every other Saturday at 8 p.m. Finnish time, which is 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern, and anyone can join. You just need to go to a startplaying.games page and join my campaign. First 2 players get the first session 50% off. Link is in the chat right now. Go check it out if you're interested in some Curse of Strahd.
I want to be the child of Strahd. That sounds like a fun time. I'm gonna be honest.
Also, the thumbnail I made for it, I had a lot of fun doing it and commissioning the art from the artist. She was very lovely. I think that's it for housekeeping stuff. Yes. So without further ado, let's jump into today's episode of Dyson Easy. All right, then. So, last we left off, what happened, dear heroes?
I almost died.
This is true.
It's true.
This
Again.
is true. Very true. It was very close. So you fought these undead children that were dancing around, and 2 of you got in their grasps, and they started pulling you underground. And they were successful in pulling 2 of you underground. 1 person was able to escape. Hornsworth also eventually, thanks to some very smart moves from Evelyn, was able to escape, but within inches of his life.
Now I have a new fear unlocked of being buried alive. I don't like it. I don't like
Venturing.
cults. I don't like rugs, and I don't like getting buried alive.
That's right.
2 of those are reasonable. You can
And we
decide
have a
which one.
large-
you
The
want.
rug
Weird
almost
cats.
killed me.
Ah, the cats. Can't trust the cats.
Can't trust the
I hate cats.
cats.
It's a cat. I'm a dog person now. I'm a rat person.
Clip it and ship it, folks.
Didn't Evelyn also have like a prophetic dream last session?
I did.
Or something? Yeah.
did.
Yes. Oh my god, you did.
I did. It was very intense. More darkness. Things aren't good. Time's running out. That was the long and short of it. basically.
Yeah.
Things are getting worse, was
Yeah.
basically.
But the good
And we
news
met-
is we met the Spear Maidens.
Yeah,
though,
we
which
finally
is like,
met them. They're real people and not just like figments of our imagination that we vaguely know about from word
Yes.
of mouth. They're real.
Yes,
You
you
could see
missed.
them.
You met Sister Dorotka and Sister Olga.
Yeah. Olga's tall and blonde, and Dorotka's shorter and has red hair.
that's what
Yeah,
I
that's
have
true.
written down too. Oh.
These are important details.
But
yeah.
they don't have the
They don't have the
robes,
robes.
So we
People
have to go to a
Robes
fortress.
got captured
Yeah.
by
Cool
Fortress of
fortress.
Jigao. Is that it? Is
Yes,
that right?
correct. This is correct.
The,
Yeah.
the
Let's go,
Ghost
baby.
Knights. We have to get it from the Ghost Knights. Like,
Which sounds horrendous, if I'm being honest. We have to fight the Ghost Knights. I don't
but
wanna-
we'll do just fine because I mean the faded ones, right? We'll be fine.
Yeah, we're
right?
like
right?
totally fine, and we've never died. Like not even.
We've
come
never
close to
had
dying.
You
trouble.
haven't
ever.
died. This is true. You have not
Never.
died.
I've
We've
never
only
come
been
close to
petrified and
death.
buried alive. That's it. What?
Oh my god, true. This is a really horrendous. We're doing so good. I think that we
You're
are.
doing good.
We're the only people that are fit for this job.
I think at this point, probably true. Yeah.
You're probably the only ones that would go for this job as well.
Yeah, maybe that's. Do you think
We're the only
Platinum
ones who
Dragon thought that we
know
were
about
just
this
dumb
shit.
enough to do this?
The platinum
I miss
does like,
Brick.
oh,
Can we go back to
jeez."
Brick? That was such a simple
Oh,
time.
yeah, like I want
Rick-
to. I want
Rick
to be
wants
like
us
an
to stay
influence on a
away.
kid's life, not like stop the end of the world from happening. You know?
Yes. And then you talked with the sisters and found out that the robes are not here. They're in fact in Jigao, and some of their people have been also taken there.
Yes.
And while you were talking and doing a short rest, the sound of hooves coming your direction is where we left off. And that's where we pick up. So
Yeah.
you're hearing these hooves coming your way. They're very close, not far. In any second now, you're going to see who is rolling up on you.
Do we know what you said? What do we know what direction they're coming from? Like, can we like tell?
Over yonder to the right side of the map.
Are we able to tell how many from the sound? Like, is it one horse or is it?
It's
Is it
several.
like
it's several
several?
horses. Yes. it's
over
not a
under
single.
10? Like,
Can we roll to see if we can figure it out?
You can roll a survival check.
Okay.
you got this, Galena.
Why didn't it roll? Hello? It's
Oh,
not
did you
rolling.
check?
Why is
It showed for me. Did you check your settings, by the way?
I rolled the d20s and they went through, but none of my actual rolls are going through.
Okay. Did you try going to the settings and then under the 3D dice, configure dice?
Yep, it's there. And
Okay, it's rendering. Your render dice is turned off.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to poke on that later.
What did I roll then? Because I can't see it.
You rolled a
Surprise!
14.
Cool.
Anywhere
Is it
from
bigger
2
than a
to
bread
8.
box?
I'm gonna say.
That's good.
There's at least 2 horses coming. Maybe 8 horses. I can't quite tell.
Oh my god, that one got me. There's at least
It's a good range. It's a good range. Yeah.
Let me
Less
just
than
turn.
10 horses.
Let me turn that module
Alright.
off to check if that fixes things.
I'm also gonna
Okay,
refresh
yeah.
and see, but
Yeah, no, it's probably that module. It might have something might be broken. I'll contact them after the stream to find out what's borked. But yeah, so 2 to 8. Is there anything else that anyone wants to do? You have a few seconds before.
I kind of wanted to
arrive.
see if I could like hide. Probably. So is this raised up or is this like lowered? Because there's like a kind of like this like rock.
Just give me a second. The map is reloading for me. so
Oh
I can
yeah.
see what we're looking at here.
by the way, when
If
I
it-
refreshed, the roll did not go through. It's not on the chat for me like it was last time. 'Cause last session.
Oh, I see this one on the chat.
Yeah, I can also see it. So I need to look into that again.
It's a secret. I don't know what to
Oh no.
So where you're now is mostly like just the ground is mostly rubble, but it's not
Uh-huh.
like high up. And then there's like a wall that like this wall over here that you could get
Uh-huh.
behind, but like it only offers somewhat of
What
a cover.
about, is this like, how tall is this bush here?
It's somewhat tall. You could try to hide in it.
I'm gonna try.
You can certainly try.
I will.
And
Go
then roll
there.
a stealth check for me.
Did my... Oh, I have to pull up my character sheet again. Hold on.
No
I
worries.
was like, where's my character sheet? It reset whenever the Oh my. text is all
Galena, if you
different.
try to roll now from your character sheet, what is it to do? Out of
Absolutely
curiosity.
nothing for me.
Okay, if you can F12 and send me a screenshot of the console,
Sure.
thank you. Then I'll
This
figure that
seems
out.
Did mine roll? Because I don't see my roll either.
No, it did not. Why are the rolls not coming through?
Everything's broken.
Which one do
Okay,
you
well I can just do a
want?
straight d20 plus.
Yeah, if you can just do a
I have,
straight D20 and
yeah,
add
two.
the stuff manually.
I like
So-
doing
Can I do-
manual things. It's fun.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
No,
No, it's cool. It makes it
this
reminds
is
me
what
of doing it pen
what
and paper,
normal
yeah.
like IRL D&D is. I'm gonna have to do all the math myself.
Okay, so 18. All right, you
Yeah.
feel confident in hiding in this bush.
I am one with the bush. I am one with the bush.
Anything else that anyone wants to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna look over at Olga and Dorotka and just ask them, hey, are these expected visitors? What should we do?
They look very serious, both of them, and they're getting up and getting their weapons ready, essentially, and they say, no.
I
Oh.
was like, imagine if they're
No,
like,
they said-
yeah, and the first thing I do is run to hide in a bush, and it's just like they're friends.
Well, you have no way of knowing. It's fair.
Yeah,
No, but
you would.
Yeah,
It just is a
I'm
very
a
funny
fearless
concept to me.
hero.
'cause I think they said like they weren't sure if others were gonna come, so I was like, okay, maybe.
That's fair.
Okay, I guess I'm also just gonna stand with them. I'm just gonna stay by them
Mm-hmm.
because I trust
Yep.
them.
Cool. All right. Yes, and so you're gonna just stand there. Dorotka and Olga move forward, kind of to face their enemies, so to speak, and they take out their spears, and they're kind of at the ready.
Mm.
So, Galena and Evelyn, was there anything you wanted to do?
No, I'm
gonna
just gonna
pull out
stay
my
put.
sword and just kind of peek around this little bit of wall that I'm next to and just be like,
Mhm.
Yeah, my weapon's at the ready.
All right, you take your shield and weapon out, and Hornsworth goes to hide. Now we're going to pull up the battle map for everyone. Oh, oops, it's still loading. There we go.
I am one with the bush.
chaos, chaos.
Did we get a rest before this? I don't remember.
You got a short rest.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
The
Alright.
Which is
shortest
great
of
for me
rests.
because I get all my spells back. I'm pretty sure.
Warlocks. Yes, you do. That's
Oh,
the whole
except-
deal.
Oh wait, I can't. Why can I not even see what this is?
What is Hornsworth's health even like right now after almost dying?
Full.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that's
Oh, that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
you
I'm
took a short
alive.
rest. You took a short rest, so
Yeah.
you're all good.
That's
Yeah,
used
and
all
I
the little
gave some
things.
healing.
Oh, yeah, you did. That's true. So, yeah.
I did.
After all of this happens, now you see charging at you 6 people on horseback. And you notice in the front is a person who is clad in black half plate, this black ominous armor, and he is riding a skeletal horse.
No.
The others are riding these pale, emaciated horses, and they're wearing red tabards with white skulls on them. And they basically charge into the courtyard and kind of surround the area so that you can't you can't escape. And let me just double check something.
Oh boy.
Hornsworth, let me tell you something.
Lovely.
No one seems to pay attention to you in the bush. And let me just reveal all of those peeps.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't reveal their steeds. Hold up. I didn't.
Oh, they are all around you.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, they're riding horses, but it won't let me reveal them for some reason. It's being
Rude.
annoying.
The horses are hidden.
What if I do that? Nope. Okay. Yes, so they ride in, and the leader, they basically surround you, and they have lances on the ready, all of them, and the leader takes off his helmet, revealing a ghoul visage with piercing red eyes, and he speaks to all of you. Just a sec. I am. And he says, I am Captain of Arms, Ramek Mazur, of the Order of the Knights Incorporeal. You spear maidens, and he points towards the two of them, have evaded us long enough. Surrender now, or suffer our might. The spear maidens give each other a quick glance, and Dorotka speaks up. We would never surrender ourselves to the likes of you, and spits on the ground. And
Hot. Sorry.
it's okay.
So true. Yeah.
Just from the bush. Hot.
No,
hot.
I don't say it out loud. I think it's in my
Oh yeah,
little
because
brain.
you have the communication telepathically.
I could do that. I was just thinking it to myself, but you know.
Yeah. And the captain says, smirks, very well. And then, take them alive, but make it painful. And he puts on his helmet, and we're going to enter combat.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is really exciting. I am so excited right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Aren't you happy?
It's great,
So
yeah.
happy.
It's real good.
There we
Oh,
go.
No.
Mhm.
By the way, just as context, the other riders are not undead. They are living creatures.
Mm.
Good to know.
FYI.
And the leader is like right next to me, right?
Yes, the leader is right next to you, but does not seem to be aware of you. So
Right, lovely.
Yeah, so just hop on over to the tab and roll some
Oh yeah.
initiatives for yourselves.
Okay.
Hornsworth.
Oh.
Okay, my rolls are also not working. This is very interesting.
Oh.
My initiative roll showed for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all of you it worked, but I just oh no wait, I did what does it yeah, no, that didn't. Ah, okay, now it is doing something. Oh, okay, there we go.
Sister Director.
They both rolled very well.
god.
All right. I need to check something because they tied with the other peeps. So they have a 10 and they have a... Okay, so they go first. Cool. They go first. So we enter combat. And at the top of the round are the knights. So not the leader, but the little ones. And this is going to be interesting. Yes. All right. I see what's going to happen here. Essentially what they're going to do is a little hit and run. So they're going to charge in. Actually, I should have done it that way. Oh well. So how much movement does that have? Okay. So each of these is essentially going to move in, charge in, poke at them and charge off. And because they're on a mount, they can do the disengage action with their horse without provoking an attack of opportunity. So, let's see. First one is going to go and use its lance against Dorotka. Does not hit with an abysmal roll. Luckily, Dorotka is able to slash away the lance as this one charges in and then immediately backs away into basically the same position, like right next to you. Well, actually not into the bush because that would be uncomfortable. So kind of here. Almost where it started. So right by you, Hornsworth. It does seem that they have not noticed you in the bush. You are so far hidden from them. But this one is it's barely gonna make do. So it's gonna come here, roll an attack against Dorotka. Another abysmal roll, a 2 and a 4.
Oh boy.
So once again, Dorotka deftly dodges out of the way as this lance just comes through. And this one still has another 10 feet of movement, so it's going to get just barely out of range. This one, however, is not going to make it without dashing, so I'm going to leave it to last, because this one is going to come here. And it's going to attack Olga instead. That is a 13? Let's see. What's Olga's AC again? No, does not hit. It Olga is able to block part of it with the spear, like redirect it, and it hits the shoulder but glances off the armor. So it leaves a nasty scratch on the armor, but Olga is intact. And this one is going to then go back away. All right, then we have the two furthest ones. So they are not able to get away, I think. Because this one, if he comes here, he has another 5 feet of... Well, yeah, you can get away. Yeah, another 5 feet of movement to get out of range. This one, however, does hit. Just barely hits for 4 points of piercing damage on Olga. So scratches Olga on the forearm, leaving a gash that is currently bleeding. There. Olga is looking fine. Not the worst that has been done to her. And then the one at the very far end. Actually, one at the very far end would have to... Yeah, the one at the very far end is actually going to go over there. But it can't be over there, so it's like here. There. I wish I could reveal the horse, but it won't let me. So, but it's basically it's on a horse right now, which is why it's kind of further away. Yes, so then the last one to attack. Come on. And another lance attack. No, that's a natural 3. So pretty abysmal rolls all around. Only one attack hits, and that is their turns. It is next Olga and Dorotka's turn. They are the next ones to go. So Olga goes first. Seeing that the situation is pretty dire. How does this work? Yes. Olga looks at you, Galina, and says, now, and you get to do an attack against the one next to you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
She uses her bonus action feature to give you an attack.
yes.
Should I try to do the roll or should I do it manually?
Let's do it manually.
Okay.
I need to find out what has broken.
All right. So it's just d20 plus my proficiency, right?
And plus your strength.
Plus my strength.
Mhm.
So that's plus 6. So roll d.
$14 unfortunately misses. You are
Dang.
having a hard time adjusting to the fact that your opponent is on a horse. You are not used to fighting someone who is on horseback. And you kind of barely scratch at the leg armor, but unfortunately you do not land a hit. But nonetheless, a good effort.
Oh god.
And then it is still Olga's actual turn, which Olga will use to move closer to the enemy and attack them. And they are going to use their long sword twice. First attack, natural 1. I am rolling really poorly today.
It's not going great.
Second
Good for us
attack.
here. Oh, I guess not for Olga. Never mind.
Oh, hey, that hit though.
Let's go.
That one did hit. As the first attack gets parried by the lance is heavy to move around, so Olga is able to use that to her advantage and slash at the rider, who takes 5 points of slashing damage. And slashes a nasty gash in its stomach, and it cries out in pain. It is bleeding heavily. All right, that was Olga's turn. Then it's Dorotka's turn. Dorotka is going to order you, Galina, to attack.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah, Galina.
Woo, let's do the thing. That's significantly better.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the damage on my greatsword?
2d6 plus your strength.
6, thank you. 2d6 plus 4. 11.
He is dead.
Ah!
Oh.
Wait, what?
Liz-
Boy.
How?
yeah.
Why?
What?
How is he already dead?
Because he's dead.
I'm like so baffled right now.
Is the horse also dead? Or is the horse still there?
The horse is
Just out of
not dead. No, the horse is just like, just kind of wildly thrashing about as the rider falls limp, lifeless, as you, well, actually, how do you kill them?
Well, see, he's on horseback, so I guess and I'm really short, so
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably just like take my greatsword, and just try to thrust it up
Mm-hmm.
into one of his squishy bits.
And thrust in the
Because-
squishy bit, you do a deep gash.
Let's go! I did the thing.
You did the thing. All right. That was her bonus action. As her action, she is going to attack the knight in front of her. And that's 2 longsword attacks. The first one is a 17, which does hit for 7 points of slashing damage. And then the second attack. There. Second attack does not, unfortunately, hit with a 10. So the first attack, she's able to slash in, and she kind of has to go back down and lower to jump up to get that extra distance covered. And unfortunately, because of that, the rider is able to maneuver their horse in a manner that dodges the attack. But the rider looks very hurt. All right. That's their turns. Galena.
Okay. So the one right next to me is dead already, yes? So
Yeah, that rider is dead and the horse is freaking out, essentially.
cool. Let's just leave that to do that then. Okay. Galena's just be like, okay, I guess this is going to be easier than we thought, and I'm going to run past. I'm gonna run this way towards this rider. On my way, I'm going to just do a little scream of rage and enter my
Nice.
rage because, you know, it's fun. My tail sprouts spikes. It's flashing around. It's going to be great. And I'm just going to do a big ol' run and try to jab with my greatsword at this rider that I'm approaching. So that's going to be that. To hit. Yes.
18 definitely hits.
Sweet. So, and then I have... So, since I'm raging, it's going to be 2d6 plus 2. 2d6 plus 6, actually, because...
Yes.
2d6 plus 4 plus 2, yeah.
Correct.
It's been so long since I've done this
No
manually.
worries.
It's so fun. I know, I like it, though. It feels good. That's
You
15.
You eviscerated that rider.
So just imagine same thing. I run and I poke the squishy bits, but with more force this time.
Galena.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, yeah, and I'm just screaming.
I'm just like sitting in the bush, like, ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. I just kind of look behind me as I like pull my sword out, and I'm like, they are not as strong as they seem. And that's it. That's my
Cool.
turn.
All right. Then it is the captain's turn.
Oh boy.
Captain ain't happy, folks. Let me tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Let me tell you what. How does this work again?
Should I put in my Hank Hill earrings?
Yes.
You have Hank Hill earrings?
Yeah, look at him. Oh wait, hold on. There he is. Whoa.
Boy.
And then I have one. The other one is Bobby, and it says, "That's my purse. I don't know you."
Nice. I cannot do a
So
Bobby.
rats and rat accessories.
Yeah.
We sell rats and rat accessories. Dang it, Bobby.
I feel like I
notes for
can't
when we
do the
retire.
Hank Hill impression, but I can do the Bobby one every now and then.
See, I'm the inverse. I cannot. Bobby's voice.
Are you the Hank to my Bobby? Is that what?
I'm the Hank to your Bobby. Yes.
Dad?
Dad. Like I can't do his voice. It's such a stupid.
It's so like grab. Oh my god.
It is. All right. Anyway.
Sorry.
So, no
D&D.
worries. No. D&D, folks.
King of the Hill.
This is gonna be
campaign
fun.
one.
This is gonna be. Dang it, Dale.
I'm out.
All right, this is gonna be fun, folks, because I get to do some fun stuff now.
Sorry.
So how does this work? Oh, this is gonna.
I feel like I'm in danger.
As the captain sees you, Galena, killing several of his compatriots, he's going to charge at you on his horse. Lance at the ready, just charges at you. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. He's going to use his lance, which, is it going to get any benefit from this? Okay, no, it's just the damage. Okay, so first lance attack.
Oh my god.
Goodness gracious.
I'm gonna use my reaction with my tail to try to swipe it out of the way. So that's gonna
Okay.
be me rolling 1d8 and adding it to my AC, so that turns it. that makes it so it doesn't hit.
Oh, fuck.
So my tail just swipes out and goes.
Just last minute, right out of the way, because that would have been a lot of damage. That would have been 26.
I can see that.
Yeah, I forgot to hide it. It would have been 26, but plus an additional 2d6 because he was charging on a horse. So that would have been a lot of damage, but you avoided it. But he has
My
2 more
Stegosaurus
attacks.
tail coming in clutch. Oh God, really?
Yes,
He has would you say how many?
2 more.
2 more attacks.
Oh, I thought for some reason you said 6, and I was like,
Get ready with those healing potions, everyone.
I was like, damn, are you trying to TPK us right now?
That would have been mean. Oh, oops.
Yeah,
I pressed it.
I was like, you're
pressed the
not a
wrong
mean
thing.
DM. You wouldn't do that.
No, that would have. I think this
Fine,
hits
just
with
gotta do some
a
character change.
20. Yeah, my new arc. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. So that's 14 piercing damage, which gets halved because you're raging, and 7 necrotic damage. So you take a total of 14 points of damage
Cool.
as it slashes through you with its. Let me apply the damage. Apply half and apply full. Did it do that? Oh yeah, it did. But okay. I see. You feel that there's something more than the spear that just hurts. Like, it's not just a regular spear. Like, you can feel kind of this entropic feeling, which is the necrotic damage. And then for its third attack.
Save me.
This one, I don't think hits with an 11.
That does not hit.
Okay. And then its horse is going to use the disengage action so that he can get the fuck out of there. Whee!
Galena is bleeding quite profusely.
Yeah, that one spear attack was very deadly. You're like, oh shit. You're happy that you dodged the first one. That
I
is
would
its
have been
turn.
dead if both hit.
That is his turn. Then it's Cynthia.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading up on something that
No
I've
worries.
never used before.
If you need any info, feel free to ask.
Yeah. Oh man, that takes a full action. Okay. It'd be worth it. Okay. I am going to use my Radiant Soul
Okay.
because I think the radiant damage will help right now.
Okay. How does that
Takes
work?
My full. I transform a little bit. Divine energy comes out, and I basically for the next minute I have a flying speed of 30 feet. And I deal extra radiant damage whenever I deal damage to one target, and it's equal to my level.
Which ability is that?
It's under my features. It's because of Asimar.
Oh yeah, starting at 3rd level. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's so
So I
cool.
will should I roll it or?
No. I mean, you can click the dice icon so that it like uses it, so that it shows you the
Oh, okay.
uses. But what's the extra damage then? Because it just says you deal extra damage, but how much?
It says extra radiant
Oh,
damage
it's equal to your level.
Oh, equal to your level. Sorry, I was reading
Yeah.
quickly. So you deal an
It's
extra
3
4
points.
points of radiant damage.
Oh,
Cool.
4. Yeah. And then I don't think I can really do anything right now.
So what does it look like when you activate your radiant soul?
Basically just like two bright, glowing wings, sprouting out from my back, and then the glowing eyes to go with it. Just very, yeah.
Nice.
That's sick.
I'll say no. The wings also, like, even though they're bright, they kind of are like shaped like crow wings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh!
And
Cool.
I
Very cool.
am just gonna position myself a little. Oh wait, I'm not using the right tool. I'm just gonna move myself right here so I can at least have a bit of reach to them.
Mhm.
And that'll be my turn for now.
You don't want to do anything with your bonus action?
I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action right now. All my spells are actions. Unfortunately.
And your sorcery points are out as well.
Yeah, that too. I was hoping. I was like, wait, maybe I could use a sorcery point, but nope.
Oh,
So that'll
Well,
be it.
Okay, that's fine. Evelyn, it's your turn.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna bamf out my spiritual weapon. Be like, shing. And then, I think I'm gonna send it over to, the captain, guys.
Just give me a sec. I'm adjusting your camera so that
Oh, no,
I can
you're
actually
fine.
see you on stream.
Oh, I'm like hunching. That's my bad.
No worries. An easy fix.
I think.
There we go.
Let's see.
Yeah, spiritual weapon. Sorry. Let's
No, you're
plonk that
fine.
down here. So just let me know where you want it.
No, you're fine. Right in front of the captain is fine. I mean,
There.
yeah, that should be good. And then, cast the spell. Yes. I would like to do the thing.
You get to
Can I
attack with it
go?
when you while you quit. Yeah, it's there.
Okay, cool. Okay. Nope. Nope.
Unfortunately, that does not hit with a
Yeah.
9. He blocks it with his armor and seems unscathed.
Okay.
And good
Cool.
effort, though.
So I still have my movement
And your action.
action. So I'm gonna move up to one that's not dead
Mm-hmm.
because that's a good idea. And then you know what? Actually, I take that back. I'm not gonna move that close.
Okay. I can move you
I'm
back
gonna-
if you want.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna move
that's
like
fine.
there instead. And then
Okay.
I'm going to use inflict wounds on that guy that I was gonna
Inflict wounds is, I believe, a touch-based spell, so you would have to be
Oh,
next to
shit.
it. Plus, you've already used spiritual weapon, so you can't use another leveled spell this turn. You can only use a cantrip.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, so that does change things. Okay, so then I will move closer. That's
Cool.
fine. No worries. And, okay, so then I'm just gonna use my mace and swing in an upward motion. Well,
Mhm.
I'm kind of tall enough where I can get, like, their side, so I'm gonna do
Yeah, you can
that.
absolutely reach.
And let's see.
Unfortunately, another 9 does not hit. They're able to parry your attack with their lance, even though slow it may seem.
Fudge. All right. That's my turn.
All right,
Not
then
moving.
last but not least, Hornsworth.
Okay. So, I'm assuming if I use a vocal spell, they will probably know where I'm at.
If you attack, then you will reveal your position, yes.
Okay.
But attacking now gives you advantage because they don't know you're there.
Yeah, so I get since they don't know, I get advantage on like an attack spell because I'm not gonna like do like an actual. Okay.
If
But
it's
if it's
a spell,
something that is a saving throw, is there any effect on that or no?
no.
Fuck me.
Actually,
What's the okay? I'm just trying to refresh my memory. What does the S stand for? Because there's like V is vocal, and then what is the S? Is that movement?
Somatics are the movements of your hand,
Okay.
and M is material.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was trying to decide whether or not this, like, okay, this is hard to figure out what I want to do.
Take your time.
So, if I do a spell that's not an attack, but it does have a verbal component, is there a chance that I could stay hidden, or would they still know where I was at?
No, you're not going to remain hidden.
Okay,
Essentially,
cool.
if you do anything to attack, hinder them, or whatnot, you reveal yourself.
But what if it was speak with animals? So I could speak to the horses. Because it's not.
You can certainly try.
Okay.
But
It's fine. I'm just gonna go for the pew pew if I can.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and use a nice big spell for it, but that's the problem because I don't have a lot of.
You have Mind Spike. That's like a damage spell.
That's what I was gonna use, but that one is a Wisdom saving throw, and so there's no like real advantage I would get for being hidden. So I'm seeing if there's something I could use that would like give me a leg up first.
The only thing is Eldritch Blast, but
yeah, I think I'm just gonna Mind Spike, honestly, and just hope that it.
who are you Mind Spiking?
Okay. It's gonna go so well for me. I'm going to Mind Spike the leader. Cast spell. So it's a 14 or no, DC save 14.
I need to save against it. So let's see.
Yep.
The captain saves, except nothing happens for some reason. So let me just do that manually then. So wisdom save. Okay. Roll that. Definitely does not save against it, so takes the 14 points of
14
mind
psychic
damage.
And
yes.
I now will always know his location until the spell ends, but also only while we're on the same plane of existence. But I don't really foresee him going to a different plane. So, and then he can't become hidden from me. And if he's invisible, he gets no benefit against me. So
correct. What does it look?
Always know where he's at.
What does the mind spike look like?
So I don't have to say anything. There's no verbal component with that one. So I feel like, and I guess I'm hidden in the bush. You can't really see my hands. So I feel like it's kind of just like almost like you kind of like you blink and you miss it sort of thing. It's like a little like a little gnat. It's just like right straight into his like brain.
Very good.
Yeah.
And
I'll do that.
He recoils at the pain, and then his eyes dart towards you, and he notices you in the bush.
Okay. So funny seeing you here. I'm going to.
You have 25 feet of movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go. Sorry, I have somewhere to go. I'm gonna just.
Oh no.
I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
I'm giggling as I run.
That's very on brand.
It's very on brand. Top of the round, it is the knight's turn. Why are you visible there? You're not supposed to be visible. Hold up. Oh, you are supposed to be. Never mind. As you were. Yeah, Foundry doesn't like when tokens are on top of each other. It doesn't. You can't see the horse token that I'm looking at, but it keeps like layers. All right, so it is the knight boy's turn. What are they gonna do? They're gonna go for the old hit and run. Yeah, the ones that can. So I'm gonna swap on over to here. Give Sister Olga a little lance. That does hit for 6 points of piercing damage. Olga's starting to look a little hurt, but not like super hurt, but yeah, some damage has been taken. And then the horse is going to disengage and go back here. Or actually, No, actually, no. Or can it? Hold up. Let's do the measuring again. So first it goes here. It's 25 feet. And then... Oh. Hi, Harnsworth.
Hi.
So
Oh,
Ride-by hits Olga and then turns around and darts towards you, Hornsworth. But it can't do anything else.
Oh, it's just here.
Yeah, it's just pressuring you.
Okay, cool. Hi.
Then this one, gonna do the same old hit and run on Olga.
Olga, no.
Olga, no.
14, does that hit? No. It does not. Olga, after that attack, is able to dodge out of the way. And this guy is going to... No, wait, what am I moving? Yeah, okay. Yeah, like... Here. Why did the music stop? There. And there's still... Yeah, the one that's next to you, Evelyn, is just... Gonna attack you. Oh, right. Oh, right. Actually, no, it is not going to do that. It is instead going to use its horse to disengage and attack Olga.
Olga, no.
Olga, no.
Does not hit, though, because that's an 11 to hit. And then is going to retreat back here. And that is their turn. Then it's Olga's turn. Olga and Dorotka. What are you going to do, dear friends? Olga yells, "For Cord!" and goes up to the captain and does 2 attacks.
Yeah, Olga.
First one's a 21 to hit, so definitely hits. 7 points of slashing damage. Yeah, it hits. 7 points. There. Second attack. Boop. Does not hit.
Whew.
So the first one hits, and then it's able to dash out of, or dodge out of the way by, like, dropping a little bit, like, to the other side, but then swinging back up. That's Olga's turn. Then it's Dorotka's turn. Question. Do she do that or... Yeah, okay, so Dorotka's going to move closer to the battle, and she's going to use her action to heal Olga with War God's healing, so that's 3d6. Boom, 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 boom. That is 11 points of healing for Olga. There's definitely nothing to scuff at. So this bright, thunderous energy shoots out of Dorotka's hand into Olga and heals her. That's their turn. Galina.
Right. I'm gonna chase after one of these knights, take down the little guys to prevent the damage. So I'm gonna run up and do the thing that I do, which is to do the attack with the greatsword and try to jab them, because that's fun, right? Yes.
Mhm.
It's like a pinata, but just a little bit more deadly.
Yeah, just a 3 foot tall, just like Like, so that's my 1d20 plus 6 to hit. You know, not great. That's a 14.
14. Unfortunately, no, does not hit.
Boo!
So close.
So I can't see what I'm doing. You know, the horse is so tall.
You're
I'm jabbing
doing
into
so
the sky.
good. You took out 2 of them. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Gleena just goes, I can't see, and that's all she just. She's
I
just trying
can't
real
see.
hard. I'm just a short little guy. I can't see what I'm doing.
I can't see without my glasses.
My glasses. I cannot see without my glasses.
Wonderful. That's your turn, right?
Yes.
All right. Cool. The captain speaks fool and uses all 3 of its attacks on Olga here.
Olga, if you die, I swear to God.
Olga's really going through it.
Yeah.
And Olga's gonna take a lot of damage. Because that's an 18 to hit.
Oh.
That's 22 points of damage. As she gets brutally skewered by this wonderful person. She's looking very rough. She's not down, but she is taking a heavy hit. That's the first attack. Second attack. That does not hit, though. That is only a 12. Which is very lucky because the damage roll was particularly good. Third attack. No. An 11, so that does not also hit. However, that's not my only attack. The horse attacks.
Oh, that bitch.
Rude. So rude.
With a hollow, undead neigh, it rises up to get, like, with its hooves to attack.
Those are his hooves, you bitch.
That definitely hits with a 25, and
Oh.
Olga takes a couple of hoof hits to the face for another 9 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, Olga's looking rough.
Not out yet, though.
She's still up. But that's the captain's turn. I don't think the captain can do anything else, right? Nope.
Okay.
That's its turn. Cynthia.
All right.
Glowing and glorious.
Glowing and glorious. I'm gonna quickly measure something out.
Go for it.
Because it's always so hard to tell how
Absolutely.
far a 10-foot sphere goes.
It's a lot bigger than you think.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, I could hit all 3, maybe?
I can't see the measurement for.
Oh,
there we go. Now I can see
I
it.
didn't let go. If I like.
Yeah. At that position, no, it's not going to hit the captain.
Okay.
You can
So I
see
need
the
to
squares that are
let
highlighted
go.
in red are the squares that it hits.
Shoot, okay. Okay.
So not quite. They are.
Here.
You can hit 2 of them essentially.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go with these 2. I trust. I trust that you got this, Maris.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Haha.
the one in front of you.
Yeah, totally. No, I'll be fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shatter on that point.
Oof. Ah. Shatter do be hurting.
Let's see. Okay. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Jesus.
do an extra 4 radiant damage.
True, it will.
And to
Jesus.
the horses as well.
To the horses as well. I am aware.
Get that skeletal horse out of
Making sure I get
here.
Every bit I can.
Okay, so let's. But you know, wait. How does this work? Actually, hold up.
Oh boy.
Wait, what's? Oh fuck! I should have. I forgot. That's my mistake. I should have been attacking at advantage with the
Wah.
captain. Well, next turn
That's a
then.
good thing you for Gore.
Wait, am I?
Yeah, it's a
would've
good
been
thing I
dead if you
forgot.
did.
Move in. I think
Yeah,
the
he-
attack I placed down isn't in range. I might have to move up for that.
What's the range on it?
Oh, 60 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
But for the captain, if the Ghost Knight's mount is subject to an effect that allows it to take half damage with a successful dexterity saving throw, the mount instead takes no damage if it succeeds on the saving throw. Or was it a dexterity saving throw? Ah, fuck. Curses! No use!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work for me now for some reason. God damn it, everything's borked. Alright, we're just gonna do this manually. So, Constitution saving throw for the captain first. Boom, boom. That's a 19 plus 2, so it succeeds. The captain's horse. That's a 10, so it does not succeed. The little guy. Plus 1. Succeeds. And then the little guy's horse. Succeeds. So everyone succeeds except for the big horse.
Okay.
I mean, no wait. Exactly. Everyone succeeds except for the big horse. So it's 15 thunder plus 4 radiant, so 19 points of damage for the big horse. Its bones are in a very bad shape, though. The horse is still standing. Many bones
him
go
some
flying. Get him some milk. Let me choose the thing.
It's that calcium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everyone else takes half damage. Oh, thank goodness. Because I was like, wait, doesn't it do like extra damage against like some stuff, but it's inorganic material? Skeletons are not inorganic.
Do extra.
No, it's not inorganic. It's locally produced, sourced. No, that was... Oh, yeah, true. It's like, why is that much
sounds
damage?
Problematic.
There we go. So the little guy and his horse are looking very hurt. Captain, he's still quite all right, but his horse is not looking very tough right now. Oh, I forgot to... yes, because it didn't apply the 2 extra damage. Is that your turn? Sorry?
Does the radiant also get half? Or...
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Or right,
yeah,
wait,
that'll-
actually... No, it doesn't. Because it's only... The save is only for the...
for
the spell.
Yeah.
True, so it... Oh, fuck. That kills him.
Yeah.
That will, in fact, kill the little guy.
Goodbye.
That is just enough to... This thunderous boom comes out, shatters... Well, you can describe, actually, Willow,
Yeah, no,
the
it
spell.
shatters out into a bunch of little undead bits.
It's like in the Lego games when you kill someone and they like
True.
Yes.
It's so satisfying.
Okay, yeah, that'll be the end of my turn then.
Cool.
Wow,
Yeah, nice.
wee.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Shatter is easily my most used spell.
Mm.
It's a great
That's
it's
so
a great
good.
spell. It is a very good spell. Who's next? Evelyn.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep trying to hit the captain with my spiritual weapon.
Right. Where did the spiritual weapon go?
I don't know. It disappeared.
Why though? Okay, let
Take
me
a break.
Yeah, I was having
He's
a hard
just
time.
tired.
with it.
I'm
I
good.
understand.
Yeah, I
It's a
didn't-
little guy.
Yes,
There
so
you go.
roll a d20 and then add your wisdom and proficiency.
A D20, add my wisdom and my proficiency. second. Sorry, did it go?
Nope.
220.
Oh, there we go.
No, plus my proficiency. Bestie.
It should say your spell attack bonus if you go to your spell book at the bottom. It says attack mod, so you can just use that number.
Okay, so that would be plus 10, so 12
Does not hit, unfortunately.
does not hit. Yeah,
Blocks it with its hand once again.
rude. I'm just trying to kill you. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Oh. Why is I don't
What's the problem?
sorry, for some reason my attack is still on my cursor and I don't want to click anything or else it'll just do it again, I guess. But okay, there we go. Oh, yep, did it anyways. Cool, that's fine.
Okay,
Just
so
ignore
you use your spiritual weapon again. Okay, I see. Let me put the spell
Yeah, I
slot
don't know
back
why
on
it
you.
was just on my cursor for some reason still, but okay, I'm gonna move to this guy and I'm gonna hit him with my mace in the face.
Mace that face.
Mason. Oh,
That
Woo!
definitely hits.
nice.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. He is very hurt by this.
Hell yeah.
Not dead, but very hurt.
Okay,
That's
I
your
think
turn?
that ends my turn. Yep.
Cool.
Mhm.
Wordsworth.
Woohoo! I'm gonna drop concentration on Mind Spike,
Okay.
and if I move, because I don't think I can attack. If I do a spell to target the leader from right now, is the person that's next to me in the way?
They're not in the way, no, but if it's ranged spell attack, then you're going to be at disadvantage because you're in melee combat.
In melee combat. Oh, I see. That's interesting, yeah. All right, well, I'll have to do that next time. For right now, I'm gonna drop concentration on that, and I'm going to use my action to disengage and say, "Toodaloo, my guy. It's great talking to you." Wait, how do I? Hold on. There we go. I'll take myself. I don't know. Back here seems great.
Sure.
Really lovely. And. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat as well.
Okay.
Just, in case I need it later on. And that's me turn.
Okay, so you can actually wait. Yeah, you can
move
actually
when I cast it.
Yeah, because it says when you cast this spell and then as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Oh, okay, that's so lovely.
So you get another extra 25 feet of movement.
This is so good. Okay.
Where is he going?
Bye.
So just this blur of a Hornsworth. Okay,
Bye.
that's your turn.
And that's me turn.
It's the little guys. Something interesting is going to happen, folks.
Oh.
The one that was next to you, Hornsworth, looks around at the situation. They are 3 men down out of 5. And yells, "For Queen Ursula!" and attacks the captain.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's tea.
Mhm.
Sorry, that's.
We love
And
a
that
good
hits.
mutiny.
10 points of damage. Boom. That's the person who you helped, the queen of the Aasimar.
I was doing Control F on my.
Yeah.
And then, charges in, stabs him in the back, literally, and then swoops away with a disengage. By the way, the other horses have fled the scene. The ones that were
They said
fighting. They said peace.
I've got things to attend to. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. This knight is in a shit situation. Gonna use the disengage action with the horsey to get out of there. And how much movement do we got? And goes, Captain! And then attacks Olga.
So one of them.
And hits for 9 points of piercing damage on Olga. Olga's starting to look very hurt. Olga's been pierced in a multitude of times. So that was 1, 2, 5.
She has taken the brunt of our attacks.
10,
I feel so bad.
20, 25, 30. Okay, he still has a bunch of movement. He's gonna go over here and be like, What the fuck are you doing? And it's Olga and Dorotka's turn. Olga is very hurt. Goes, I can do this all day. Goes for another 2 attacks. That definitely hits for 11 points of damage. Let's see if the second attack hits. Baby. No, the second attack just misses. But the first one hits, 11 points of damage, and the captain's starting to look a little hurt. Or not little, like fairly hurt already. And then she yells out and just like a battle cry into the air after hitting the captain.
Did you also say the captain was undead?
Yes,
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I did indeed. Oh yeah, I need to roll to see if the healing thing recharges. Nope, it does not. Yeah, Dorotka's gonna go help Olga. It's the only thing that she can really do at this point. 2 longsword attacks. That hits for 10 points of slashing damage. Now the good rolls are coming in, and that misses. Never mind. Another 10. All right. Captain's hurt. That's their turns. Galena, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Like referring to the knight that turned on his party, but all right, this battle's turning on our favor, and she's gonna actually run in to wail more on the captain. And yeah, and I because of the pincering thing, I get advantage on this, right? Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
correct. You
Let's
are
go.
pincering
Roll.
the
What's it
duder.
called? Is it pincering? I feel like
No.
there's another word for it.
There's another word, and I can't remember it right now. You're flanking.
Flanking?
Flanking. Thank you. I was
Oh.
like, I know this is wrong, but it's the
Yeah.
only word I
But
can
it made
think of.
sense. It made sense.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's like pincer.
Okay, so
Give him the old pincer.
do. Oh, I didn't add the +6 to that, so that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah,
and
that
then
definitely hits. Yeah.
I'll do it again, just see if I roll a 20.
Oh yeah, because of the advantage, right?
Yeah, just in case. It wasn't, so that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So I'm just running and like, we can do it again, like a little pinata going into to stab, and then the damage on that was 2d6 plus that. So that's 10 damage.
Nice. He is still up.
Of course he is. That's all for me. We can
Cool.
do this. They're wavering.
Yeah.
It's the captain's turn. Him noticing that the situation is foobar. He goes, retreat! And uses his steed's disengage action and gets the F out of dodge. That is the only... Actually, before retreating... Yes, of course. Of course! Why didn't I think of it? He's going to drop his lance and slash his claws at all three of you around him before he moves away. But we'll say that he did it before he moved. So first, claw attack on you, Galina. Let's see. What do we got? Nope, that's an 11.
Yep, that's not hit.
Then on Dorotka, that's a 12. Does not hit. What about Olga? That's an 11. I rolled 2 5s and a 6.
Oof.
My beautiful plan didn't work. But that's all that he can do. He got that far, and he's running away. Cynthia, it's your turn.
How hurt is his horse?
Looks bad, but as far as you can tell, for a skeletal horse.
Yeah, okay.
You're so smart.
I'm gonna go right here, and I'm going to ice knife the horse.
Not me horse.
Anything but meals.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say
I
ice
really
spice.
want to get this one. I'm gonna. Boy. It's probably not smart to do this. But I really want to get this
so
person,
smart.
and they're about to run out. Could I soul burn to upscale this spell?
Yes.
Okay,
You can,
so I'll
yeah.
take
Nah.
1 point of exhaustion for that.
Yep. You take 1 point of exhaustion.
Worth
I will mark it on your thingamajig. There you go. You have 1 point of exhaustion now. So you tap into your very life force to upscale this.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna cast it at the horse. Yeah.
At second level.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't let me upcast it.
Let me just put there. Now you have a spell slot, so we'll just.
Cool. Thank you.
Now it'll let you. Oh goodness gracious! Oh goodness! So you're targeting the
that's
horse specifically.
Yes, but at least the splash damage should also hit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's so the splash damage hits the captain.
Yes.
And the main thing hits the horse. Gotcha. Okay, so the horse is going to do a dexterity saving throw then. So let's see what we get. Just hits it, which means the horse does not take any damage. Because it was a dexterity saving throw, and this horse has the specific thing where it does not take damage if it succeeds on a dexterity saving throw.
No.
But let's see. On a hit, the target takes blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so here's the thing. The 1d10 does do damage because that is not based on the save. It's the splash damage that does not affect the horse.
Okay.
So that's 8 points of piercing damage to the horse, which indeed is enough to kill it.
Let's go.
The horse, like the just bones collapsing on floor sound effect.
It's the sonic rings like noise whenever.
But the captain needs to do his save. Dexterity save for the captain.
And then the extra
A
radiant
little
damage
plus.
as well.
Oh yeah, extra radiant damage. Thank you for reminding me. The captain does make the save. So he takes 8, then that divided by 2 is 4. 8 plus is 12, 16 points of damage. Oof, he's very hurt. And then he's gonna have to do another dexterity check for me because I need to see how badly he falls.
Land on the horse.
I mean, it's mostly to see
just stab him.
It's mostly just to see if he lands on his feet or not. Definitely does not land on his feet. The horse collapses under him and he falls onto the ground and he's prone currently. But alive.
Yeah. Oh, we got it now. All right, I'll end my turn there.
Cool. Evelyn.
I think we want to maybe question.
Sorry, what was that?
I think I'm going to not attack the captain because he's pretty hurt already. Can't really go anywhere. So I'm going to go to Olga's the one that's really hurt.
Yeah, she is very hurt.
Okay, so then I'm going to go over.
You also have your spiritual weapon.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't move your token, just make sure you have the right tool selected. Because if you have the measuring tool selected, then it's not going to let you move.
Measuring. I'm the one that's been... I don't know if you can see my measuring tool that I'm just...
I can indeed.
Oh, sorry. I'm just...
No,
don't mind
it's
me.
okay. No, don't worry. Measure away.
No, you're fine.
I love to measure.
Make your plans. Scheme your schemes.
Let's see. I'm gonna go there. I think that's Olga.
It is.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, baby.
Let's go. 10 points of healing. That's very good.
Very good.
She looks better. She's still hurt. Some of the wounds closed, but there's still several wounds that are bleeding. Do you want to move your spiritual weapon and use it?
Yeah, why not? I'll give him a little love tap.
How
Just
much?
to
How
assert
much
my
can
dominance.
it move? A weapon up to 20
I
feet.
actually don't
It can
think
move-
it's.
It can move up to 20 feet, so it can just reach the one at the top who's already taken
Okay.
a hit.
This one.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, just roll d20 plus 6. Was it 5 or 6?
I think
5.
It's 5. Yeah.
Get him. Does not get him.
Rude.
Unfortunately,
Okay,
does not
that's
hit.
the end of my turn.
Cool. Then it's our lovely little boy Hornsworth.
It's the team sniper is what it is. I'm gonna move. I think I just need to go here, honestly, because I just need to be able to get.
I mean, you
So
can
if
dash
I-
it. You can dash as a bonus
I
action
know.
as well.
I just didn't know. I think because this ghost knight is in my damn way.
But if you're using a range attack, it's okay.
It's okay.
But-
I don't have to worry about it.
But the enemy is currently prone, so if you're using a range attack, it is a disadvantage.
Oh shit, you're so right. Mm. Okay, well. Okay. Can I... So for me to move... My... This man's in my way!
The man is in your way.
He's in my damn way!
He is. You cannot move through him.
Does that count as me moving through him?
Yep, because
I
that's
can't
the
tell.
horse's. That's the horse's space. So yes.
Get your damn horse out of my way.
Peter.
Okay, wait. Can I reset my movement back here?
Yep. Give me
to
a
where
sec.
I
and
was.
We'll do it. Zoop. There we go.
Oh mother. I was gonna say, can I I was gonna try and snipe him from out there.
You're
This
not gonna
is-
make it all the way there.
Yeah, I know. No, it's quite the predicament.
I mean, you can move here.
Oh shit, I could. For some reason, I was like, bush bad. Can't be in the bush.
Bush hot lava.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go here. And I think that one's on me though. You know what? We might have to just. Well, am I technically? Would I have a disadvantage on this one?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, I can't decide. It's fine. Okay, I'll just I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the captain. I
Go
know
for
that
it.
I'm gonna do it at disadvantage, but
Go for it.
I'm just gonna go for it.
It's the classic. Oh, that would have been a crit.
That's so messed up. That's
I'm
so
s-
messed up.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
That hurts.
Oh, for the
Ouch.
viewers, Kay rolled a nat 20 and a nat 4. I'm sorry. It is a tale as old as time.
So messed up.
I'm sorry. It does
That's
not hit.
fine. I'm in a better position anyways. It's okay.
That is your turn. Then it's the little boys, and this one's gonna just wail at his friend. He said he once again screaming for Queen Ursula, and then dropping his lance actually and taking out his longsword and using it one-handed. That hits for a whopping 1 point of damage.
Wow, good job.
Let's
buddy.
go.
Heavy hitter right here, baby.
We are so back.
Best.
We're so back. The other one is gonna disengage and get the fuck out of there. Gets next to the captain, like, later.
See ya.
See ya. Then it's Olga and Dorotka. Oh yeah, I need to roll the d6 again to see if the healing thing comes back up. It does not. How far can they move? Not far enough to make a... Wait, but hold up. Wait. No, they have a long... Actually, no, they don't have a long sword. It's a spear. They have spears instead of long swords. Which means they can be chucked.
That they can. They
let me-
are in fact the spear maidens and not the longsword maidens.
Yes,
so.
but they are using the stats of another type of creature, which is why they have swords. There's an eye for gore. Let me see. Where is the spear? There you go. It would have done a little bit less damage, but whatever. 20 feet is the non-disadvantage range, so that would be there. Okay, they might not make it into that range, but yeah, because they're only gonna make it this close. But fuck it. We're gonna chuck some spears. Cord, guide them. What is that damage? Yeah, so we can roll that, but it's that, right? That's not what I meant. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. First one misses. Goes wide. Unfortunately. As Olga tries to throw the spear, Nope. What about you, Dorotka? Can you get him? Nope. Both of them whiff. The spears fly long. They tried. None of you are in attacking range, so they can't use their thingy. Galino.
Right. That's actually a brilliant idea. Throw in this because I have a javelin, so I think I'm gonna do the same. 25, 30.
Mhm.
My javelin has a short range of 30, so I should be in the range. But it's still gonna be at disadvantage because he's down, though, right?
Yes. So it's 30 is like regular roll, and 120 feet is disadvantage with the javelin. So 120
Yeah,
feet
but it
is
would have
its
been
full
disadvantage
range.
regardless, right?
For the one on the ground, yes, because
Yeah,
they're
so
prone.
in that case, do I want to do that? Let me check the damage between my ranged weapons, actually, because if it's gonna be at disadvantage anyway, 1d6 plus 4, and then this one is... Hello, that one is the same. So yeah, I am just gonna... I want to join in too when I throw my javelin as well. It just seems like fun.
It's the Olympic Games.
Mm-hmm. Plus 6, and then I have to do this twice. So 1 and 2. Those aren't bad. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll some damage.
Oh.
Let's see. And that damage is 1d6 plus
Strength
4?
plus rage.
Yeah, I was like plus, so that's 6. All right. That's a 10 damage from my javelin.
How would you like to kill the captain?
So, like, I guess Galina's like, oh, that looks like fun. I want to do that too. I pull the javelin from my back and I like do it like a Olympic javelin throw, and it just
Yeah.
it just
So
goes
he's
straight.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
No. Finish up your thing. You're saying it goes straight.
I don't know. It just goes straight, and I would like to say it like goes straight through his. I don't know why his throat. I just want to like pin him
Sure.
on the floor through his.
Ooh,
throat.
Absolutely.
That's
Well,
so
yes.
cool.
He's like just getting up, and then
He slides down it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As I finish throwing, I'm like, that was cool.
Galina, you're so badass.
he
I
is
just look
very
back
dead.
and wink at you. You know it.
It would have been his turn next, but since he's dead, it is definitely not his turn. It's Cynthia's turn instead.
Okay. Well, now we're pretty much out of it. I was fully prepared to because I wasn't sure how much he could move. I was like fully prepared to do another soul burn and just like
Damn.
really get them.
Cynthia, you're so cool.
But we're good. We're good now. I'm just gonna move up here, and oh boy, the range is like, yeah, okay, we're good. We're so good. We're so back. Oh, you know what? I just realized I had a cantrip that went way further than I thought it did. Okay, well, anyways, I'm going to Ray of Frost, the last remaining one.
Mm-hmm. Does not hit, unfortunately. Misses.
Aw.
That's okay.
It dodges out of the way, just like he's bobbing around. So like, you aim where you think the head is gonna be, but then he just shifts and.
I'm fine leaving it be.
Mm-hmm. Evelyn.
Do we really need? I guess we kill.
Sorry, you're cutting off.
Oh no, I'm just debating with myself where I want to go. No. I mean, I'll move in, but at this point, I don't think there's much else I can do from where I am, so I'm just gonna.
You got Sacred Flame.
But that's like, how far does that go? I don't have it prepared though.
It's a cantrip. Cantrips are always prepared.
Oh shit! Right. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, so. That's 65, so. I'll move in a little bit closer so I can hit this guy with the Sacred Flame.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
Let's see how his dexterity saving throw goes. That's a nat 20, so he saves.
Yep, I knew it. Knew it.
Phew.
Right.
He is
I
just
tried.
bobbing and weaving.
That's the end of my turn. Get out of here, dude. Just leave. Just go.
Farnsworth, it's your turn.
What, you think I got nothing on me to kill this man? You think he's just gonna leave? And I'm the one. There is no escaping me. I have 50 feet of movement right now and 120 range. This man's gonna die no matter what. I'll fucking run cross country to kill him. Anyways, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast as I run my 50 feet. Eldritch Blast. 16 to hit.
That just hits. How would you like to How would you like to kill him?
I'm like, come on, Evelyn, you have to believe in us a little bit more. As I'm like running and I'm gonna finger guns out. And the Eldritch Blaze is just like it literally is just like a sniper to like the head. It's down.
Yes. He like slumps in the horse's saddle, but the horse keeps going, so he like jostles around a little bit and then falls off.
Listen, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's making sure no one runs away.
All right. That ends combat because now you have one who is friendly towards you, is like, don't shoot, don't hurt me. I'm on your side.
Okay.
I have so many questions for you.
And from that we're gonna continue because we're gonna go on a little break now.
Woo!
So stick around, everyone, and enjoy some clips from our previous D&D sessions. And we'll be back briefly. Hi, everyone. Hope you had a good break.
Hello.
So, before the break, our heroes got attacked by a band of horse-riding knights. They told them to surrender. They said, no, we're not going to do that, and a fight ensued. And our heroes defeated them. And now we pick up from there, I should say. Like I said, the one who's still left, who turned coat, so to speak, is saying, like, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I'm on your side.
Did he hit any of us?
He tried to. He might have.
He missed?
I think he did.
I think he might have hit me, but like it's fine.
All right.
Let's
You're on thin ice.
we should surround him. Okay.
Pull their
You get-
maneuver on them.
He gets off his horse and like is holding his hands up.
So,
Listen.
yeah, I have questions. I don't know if you
I'm-
wanna.
You're
can-
the
yourself.
investigator, yeah. Ask questions.
I mean,
I mean, do you have a little explanation for yourself, sir?
Yeah, my name is Lucas. I was a kid when Queen Ursula and the kingdom fell, and well, I was captured when I was young by the ghouls, and well, I was forced to fight in their fights. This wasn't a choice for me.
suss out how everyone else is too, or are they all? Is it is it a mixed bag?
It's a mixed bag. Not everyone. Some are fiercely loyal. Others are forced to fight.
Can I roll an insight check?
You can certainly roll.
Oh wait, I forgot I have to.
Yeah,
do this
sorry.
on my own. No, you're good. 23.
You can tell that he is in fact a cat in disguise.
No.
Oh my gosh.
He seems very truthful. He seems regretful of the actions that he has had to take in the past, but like he didn't have a choice.
So, funny thing. Do you know, like, where were your headquarters? Where were you located in this little ghoul army thing that you are a part of?
We were sent from Castle Jigao to.
That's where we need
That's
to
such
go.
a lovely coincidence.
Yeah, we were
have
supposed
you
to capture
ever-
the two.
Have you ever considered repenting for your sins and what you might do to atone for the sins that you've,
I would love to, yes, but well, before now, the opportunity never presented itself.
This is it's your
The
lucky
opportunity
day,
has
Lucas.
come for
yeah.
you.
Is it also Lucas with a C or a K? You never know.
With a K. With a K.
Okay, well.
Fixes
Sorry.
notes.
Disappointed. Okay, sure.
All right, Lucas with a K.
Sorry, I'm not from the Dwendalian Empire where they write it with a C.
Oh,
You're so correct. I'm so
damn.
sorry. That was so insensitive of me. I mean, okay. So here's the deal. I'll give you a little bit of the short version of the story. We're on a holy quest sent by a god. You can decide which one for yourself.
He looks confused at that.
You could be whoever you want. It's a god. I don't know how much I should tell you. I don't know if I trust you that much. So, you just fill in the blanks. It's like an ad lib situation here. Mad libs, You get to write in your own thing. Yeah. Anyways, we're on a holy quest. We need to get into that castle that you probably are so familiar with. Because we need to get the other spear maidens, the other sisters.
Right.
And I don't know. How much do you know? Like, how high up on, like, the totem pole are you? Are you, like...
I've worked my way up a little bit, but not very high. I'm just
like, middle management, would you say? Or
No,
shift
I don't.
Manager?
I don't command anyone, no.
Okay.
I'm just a knight, but I am part of the order of the Knights Incorporeal.
Okay. So, would you know anything about the robes that they've taken?
I've heard talk of this important item, yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where it's at?
It's somewhere in the castle, that's for sure. I don't know where it is exactly, but wherever it is, they would be in the hands of someone who's high-ranking. My guess would be the general or Sister Vesna.
The general. What is the general? What is his name?
General at Arms Frasco Grimslade. He's the current lord.
Okay, and then you said Sister
Vesna. She is the priestess. I don't really follow what their religion is about. I just know that it's something to do with someone red. Really
the Red Mother, maybe, perhaps, possibly.
I think I've heard that name. Yes. There used to be a chapel there to Cord at one point, but they've refitted it to be for this Red Mother, I think, as you said.
Okay. Yeah. No,
As
totally.
As Lucas says this, like, Dorotka and Olga are clearly hurt to hear this. Well, that's unfortunate to hear, but the information that this man is providing is useful.
That was a very useful. You are such a delight. Thank you for all of your wealth of knowledge. That's really helpful.
Thank you. You Empire folk are weird.
We've been told
Damn.
that before.
You know.
Yeah.
So, I will, if you don't mind me just poking a little bit more, I just have some, I'm curious.
I'd love to help, especially if you're against the ghouls and the...
Do I look pro-ghoul to you?
I would say
just
no,
slaughtered-
considering
we
you
just slaughtered your
killed
captain.
one. Yes, I would say you're not.
Yeah. So, you say you don't follow the religion much, which is
No.
totally fair. It seems from what we've seen, not great. A lot of cult sacrifices and things like that. Have you heard talks or like whispers of a wedding or like a unification with the Red Mother? Like, has there been like some sort of build up to like does it seem like the castle, like there's a lead up to like this big event,
Yeah, like
or
they're
like
prepping,
they're prepping for something, like
Nothing with a wedding, but I know that something important is being planned. Vuka's shroud son is currently in Jigao as a special guest.
he's
someone really important in the Empire, but I don't quite know
yes,
who he
is.
is.
He works for Radomir Barrowblight, who's the high priest of the crawling. He's a dark ghoul, is what he is. He's a shadow mancer. That's lovely.
Yeah, he's a special guest there, so they're
and he's a
planning
spy.
something
Lovely.
very important.
Yeah,
But I don't
okay.
know what exactly, but something important.
Do you know like a timeline for this important thing at all, or
That's classified information.
classified?
I don't know that.
That's yeah. No, that's
I-
totally fine.
Well, the other, I guess, ceremonies that do happen from time to time is they try to turn people into Darakul.
I didn't know you could.
It's as far as I know, it's something that the ghouls aren't keen to discuss. But from my understanding, they can't naturally reproduce.
So is that how they add more to their numbers as they create these Darakul?
Think so,
Think
but
so. Okay.
I don't know the specifics of how that works. They don't like
Okay.
to talk about that stuff to us
Yeah. I'm
non-ghouls.
also assuming Lucas is an Azamar since he said for Queen Ursula, which was the
Mhm.
queen of the Azamar.
Mhm.
Okay, I just wanted to. Okay. How comfortable would you be helping us plan a little extraction heist situation with the castle? Because I'm assuming you have knowledge of like the layout of the castle, at least in some
Mhm.
basics.
I do.
That
I
would
know
be
the
super
layout.
helpful.
I know the layout fairly well.
How are your
I'm-
acting skills?
I don't think I've ever acted.
We
I
can
feel
workshop that.
I feel like they might be kind of natural though, because up until this point,
We did
no
not know that you were
idea.
gonna just like you
Yeah.
were honestly, yeah, I would say it was pretty good. We'll
Yeah.
workshop this. Obviously, I don't want to just like spit a plan and we'll come to a little bit of a I'm sure we can all discuss.
He blushes a little bit at the compliment of his acting skills.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
There are
yeah.
other ways to get in, or so I hear. When the previous lord lived there, I heard that there was a secret tunnel, some kind of secret escape route built into the castle in a cave somewhere around the outer walls, but I've never confirmed its existence, but that would be an option to sneak in. You should know that the place is swarming with people,
Yeah, I figured.
heavily guarded. There's an alarm system you should know of.
Okay. So what? I mean, okay. How are we all like? Do we want to like sit down and talk logistics right now, right here, or what's the likelihood of somebody coming after this party that came to capture these two spear maidens? Like, if you don't return with them, are they going to be suspicious and send more people out?
They'll probably send another squadron here to see what happened, at the very least. They will probably make some inferments that they fell fighting the spear maidens, though that shouldn't have happened, considering our intel said that there shouldn't be much resistance, so they will be suspicious, though if only I return, they will also be suspicious.
Yeah, of course. I feel
And I
like
will
you probably
probably
aren't
be
leaving our
flayed.
sites for quite a while.
Wait, we didn't we fight? We fought the chimera thing here, didn't we?
You did, yes.
That creature.
Could we?
What? Yeah, like if I mean, here's a thought, right? I mean, we could potentially stage it to look like the creature we fought clashed with these, gesturing at the dead bodies, and perhaps that could at least throw them off for long enough that, they're not going to immediately be suspicious.
Or would it be
That
better to hide the
could
bodies
work.
entirely and erase our existence from here and make it seem like maybe they never reached here? I don't know.
I mean, I imagine there's blood
Or
everywhere, so
There's a
could
lot of blood
wait.
around.
We could wait for the other ones to show up and kill them too. How, like, realistically, how long would they wait to send someone out?
I would say a day or two.
I mean, I feel like it's not the worst.
But they would probably send more people.
More.
Yes. They would expect. Or no, they would send in Actually, I don't know who they'd send in. Because
Yeah, like, has anything like this ever happened before where like a party doesn't return
yes.
from there?
Yes, especially when when we've been trying to hunt the spear maidens. It has happened in the past. They've been very slippery, and hats off to you. And then he kind of nods his head towards the sisters, and they would probably send someone to investigate on clues to where the spear maidens would be going next, but only gather intel. Because it would not make sense to send another squad here, because by then the maidens would already be long gone. So
whoever is investigating here to get more clues, do you think that they would have better knowledge of the castle than you? Maybe a little bit more
probably.
intricate knowings.
Probably, possibly,
but
yes.
There's no guarantee that they're going to cooperate like Lucas is.
I know, but
they're probably
sometimes we're
not
pretty persuasive. But
I really do think our best bet is to just throw them off our trail. Like, Galena walks over and like picks up her javelin that is impaled in the like to clean, like even if we are unable to make a realistic scene of the manticore that destroying them, like just erasing all of our evidence of being here.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think that's probably a good idea, Galena. I think that's probably our best bet.
The sisters kind of speak up and they say, listen, we appreciate the strategic thinking, but I think we're on a time limit here. Our companions are currently in their hold, and there's no knowing what will be done to them under our captors. So we would really want to ask you to please save them.
I
That is the plan. I mean, I
yeah,
think that
and it's
was
like
kind
I'm
of
not
unsaid.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to
Yeah.
say anything mean to them, but also I'm gonna do that. I promise.
We just
It's
also
gonna
don't want
happen.
to leave any evidence behind.
Yeah,
that
we're
would
trying,
imply-
like-
that's all we're saying. Like,
Because as soon as they
Understood.
see that you're getting helped with, like, that you survived this fight and that there's more, like, especially if they start seeing our tracks of
mhm.
how many of us there are, they're gonna be on high alert. And I think
So if we
our
can at
best
least
bet
make
is
it look like it was
there's
just
at
you
least
two
I think
or something.
erasing our tracks or I don't
Mhm.
know. What about the ghoul children? Like, could they play a
Didn't-
part into this too? Are their
I mean, they
bodies
could, but-
decimated?
No, they went underground, didn't they? Like they
Mhm.
like left us.
Two of them
I don't
did.
think there's
Two of them
any-
got killed.
So there's that. We could again try to stage some sort
We
of
could half
thing.
bury one of the corpses and make it look like the gold children.
You know,
tried to-
honestly, that might be faster than doing the whole manticore thing. Unless we just take the bodies and throw them into the manticore nest.
Oh yeah,
make
we
it
have
look
those
like-
graves too. We could just throw some of the bodies in the graves.
We could. We did learn though that we don't have a shovel.
We don't have a
So-
shovel.
We don't have a shovel. But the
Yeah.
graves are already open though. That's the thing.
The open graves, maybe. Yeah, we could
Yeah,
do
I
that.
do think
yeah.
that the ghoul thing is probably the easiest and quickest thing we can do, and would at least make them question a little.
I could
Lucas,
always
go ahead,
just,
go ahead,
like,
Cynthia.
gust up a bunch of dirt if you need the grave stuff, and then I mean, we used that to dig up the dirt.
You did. You could do it, but it would take time. Like, it's not
Yeah.
the most efficient manner to bury someone, but it's
They don't have to be
doable.
fully buried either. They can just be like.
I mean, I
We
feel no matter what plan we do, we're probably going to rest a bit, then we're going to leave. Like staying here for a long
It's
time.
not.
So
Where do we want to go next? Lucas, also, what are your thoughts on ditching your horse? Because I feel like I'm assuming well, I'm not gonna assume. I'm gonna tell you not to be, demanding or anything, but you're not leaving our sites. I trust you
That's fair.
right now, but you're not going anywhere.
That's
And I think your
fair.
horse has
Also,
to go.
where would I even go?
That's a great point. I just want to make sure we're on the same page,
Yeah.
Wow, you're
We're-
really insensitive to the homeless, Hornsworth.
All right.
Yeah.
Well then. I'm just saying. I'm trying to cover all our bases, okay?
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. Maybe we can yeah, we should just bury them, put them in the graves.
Maybe put
Take
the
a-
dead ghoul children like in some of the blood splatters to make it. I don't know.
We could
We'll just
burn
use
the
the-
bodies too. We could do that and then just cover our footsteps as we go. I don't know.
Burning the bodies isn't a bad idea.
Like,
I mean, it'll be. I think they'll be able to tell that the bodies have been burned, but
No. But they won't be able to like trace anything.
we can just set
after
this
the
whole place on.
bodies are
No,
burned.
that's never mind. That's impulsive.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's really impulsive.
It's not. do that.
I mean, we shouldn't set the whole place on fire. This is like an important place. To,
Yeah, that's.
the spear maidens. I gesture.
I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
they're
I
looking
didn't
at you
wanna-
like,
I did not. I mean, sometimes I have really impulsive thoughts, and I don't have a filter, and they come out. I'm so sorry.
Look,
I
I
apologize.
think I really do think that we should either take the bodies, throw them in with Manticore, or throw them into the graves. Like, let's decide which one do we want to do of those, because it'll probably be the easiest way just to kind of hide them.
I feel like. Well, Lucas, what do you think? Who do you think would put up a bigger fight to your people, the Manticore or the Ghoul children?
I've never
Like-
seen either. A manticore sounds more scary.
Great, let's go with the Manticore.
All right, I scoop down. Galena picks up the captain's body and just starts taking it over to the Manticore nest up
Mhm.
at the top of the castle.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you
And
drag.
before I toss
We
it
make
in,
it look
I
like
would.
they got dragged.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I put him back down. And I start, but before I do this. I really want to search him. Since he's the
Of course.
captain, I want to see if there's
You may.
anything important or anything that could help us. So yeah.
Let me see what he would have.
Like I've been wanting to search him this whole time, but this conversation was
yeah.
really important. So I have.
Although whatever he has on them, do you think they're gonna check his body when they get here? And if they
even if we just see it, like I just want to see
Yeah.
what he has.
No,
I didn't
you're
say I was
right.
gonna take them.
So
True.
he has oh, not that. Well, he's wearing armor. Firstly, he's wearing a half plate armor,
Okay.
which is in pretty good condition. It has some damage to it from the fight, but it's in fairly good condition. But it is humanoid size, so it might fit someone. Might fit Evelyn, might not. You don't know. You'd have to see and try. Donning and doffing armor takes time, though.
And I mean, if we're going with the idea of the manticore, like we can't take the whole armor off. Like that's not gonna.
Yeah, that would probably raise some questions as to why the captain is naked. He also has a battle axe.
the manticore just have really
Battle axe. Okay.
Yep. Has a lance.
Okay.
Some smatterings of silver, like 13 silver on him.
Wasn't the lance did some really hefty damage. Didn't he drop it like over here?
Yeah, he did.
Can I examine it, please?
Absolutely.
Is
You
it
can,
special?
you can do an inspection on it.
Yes. Do you want me to? Is that a roll, or are we just
Yeah,
like,
yes.
looking at it?
Yes. Inspect, right? Isn't that the thing?
Investigate or
Investigation, sorry. That's what I meant.
Oh, I have. This is not going to be. This is a D20 -1. All right.
You got this, Galena.
That's
Oh,
not bad.
shit.
That's an 18.
That is not bad at all. Looking at it, it doesn't. There's no signs of it being magical, like that you can tell. There's no runes on it, like nothing that would imply that it is magical. It is an all right make. Like it's not particularly great. You can surmise that whatever was causing this added effect wasn't
It was from
from
him.
the lance. It was from the captain.
That's what
That
I
there's
was wondering.
something in his
before.
nature that causes that.
So I mean, but he has nothing else on him, so no, like I don't know, like a note or like a missive that's saying, like like, is
No.
there anything that would give us?
No, nothing else. No.
Okay. In that case, I just kind of, we should probably not take anything. There's nothing. Taking the weapons would be strange. I was hoping this lance would be magical. It hurt really, really bad when he hit. Like I look at Olga, like, right? Didn't it hurt like extra bad when he stabbed you?
Olga is just nodding, like
Because like I'm like I have like a wound too. I'm like
very.
Yeah. All right. Well. And I'll just start dragging him. Dragging him towards the manticore nest.
Yep. And the rest of the bodies as well. Same deal. You're gonna drag them around there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yes.
I think so. While Galena's dragging them, can I like try and cover some of our like footsteps and like make it look like they probably like had like some sort of like struggle fight near like the entrance or something like that?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try at least.
Let me see what skill would be the most appropriate here. So, firstly, survival would be the first one that I'm gonna ask you to roll. Second is just a straight up intelligence roll.
So 16 for survival. That one did not want to roll for myself. Okay, hold on. I tried to do the like normal check and it just did not want to. All right, not intelligence, not great, but
so
because
go ahead.
No, describe what happens first. I just have a thought, but it might change depending what you say.
Sure. I'm gonna say that you have a good success level of like hiding your tracks, like hiding signs that there were maybe more here than just these people. the attempt to make it look like it was a scuffle, you very soon realize as you start doing it that you have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea how to make it look like if I was in a home or something, you're like, yeah, I understand how to do that. I would just like, break stuff, topple things over, but you're outside, so you're like, what do you do? You're just like, you're just lost. You're just like, I don't know what to do.
I mean, the important thing is the track thing.
Yeah.
Here's
You
what I
feel
was gonna say,
confident.
right? Like, there are 6 bodies and there are 6 of us. If theoretically the manticore dragged each body into the... So, like, think about it. Like, it's dragging it, and it would cover its own footprints by dragging the body into the nest. So what I'm thinking is if each of us drag one of these bodies in, it'll cover our footprints and we could just climb out and like it'll
exit
just...
over.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, I feel like there's not much we can do to fix, the battlefield because it's already, but
Yeah.
we can at least avoid...
It's gonna be what it is, yeah.
We can at least avoid showing that our footprints are leaving. If we all drag it and their bodies cover our footprints, then we climb up and over and just leave. Like, and just... But
I'll probably
that's a
take
great
tail end of
idea.
our like exit and just hopefully try and cover our tracks as we go a little bit more.
Sure.
I think another good thing to figure out is where can we go to talk
and rest
right now and rest.
Galena's
And I'm gonna
like-
turn to the Lucas and the Spear Maidens. I feel like Lucas, you probably only know places where other bad people are gonna be. So I'm gonna turn to the Spear Maidens and be like, is there somewhere relatively nearby?
Drock is like,
Or is our best?
Drock is like, I think there's a place. We could just go into the forest there, a little deeper.
Cool.
We should be able to find a quiet spot.
Okay.
So what do you say, pals? Shall we
Do this?
Let's
Do we need
do
anything
it.
else? Any?
We shall, and then he leaves his horse there.
Aw.
I'm so sorry, Lucas. Say your goodbyes to your horse.
It's okay. Not really my horse, so to speak. I didn't own it.
They are gonna notice that your body's gone. Because your body's
They
gone.
are.
So that'll
Do
be...
you have an identifying piece of anything that like we could leave in Manticore's mouth or something?
Yes, you got eaten by the manticore.
Because like
We're faking your death, buddy. You're about to start over entirely.
Yeah, because I was planning on using, and like I still have the captain's lance in my hand. I was planning on using, like, stabbing this into Manticore, like, making it look like they scuffled maybe, and then if we do the same with Lucas's something, it could potentially...
I think it's just easier if I'm not here and they assume I left.
fair.
Okay.
Because they know that if I went back, I would be killed.
Okay.
Okay. No, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
Fair. Fair enough.
Drag.
Yeah. Dragon.
Thank you
dragging the bodies.
for the camera moving there as well. That was perfect. All right, so you take a while to drag and position the bodies in such a way that you feel like, it looks kind of like, the Manticore dragged them here. There was some kind of fight, struggle, You're able to paint a picture, so to speak.
Take the lance, hit the captain's lance, like stab it as if... Like, I kind of get in front of the Manticore and I'm like, okay, if it was attacking me, and I kind of like jab it into like its neck or something to...
We should, after we're done with this holy quest, we should open a business for like helping people fake their deaths.
We would be very good at it.
I think we could be really good at it.
With your detective experience and us
You've
just
got an
being...
artistic vision, Galena, and I like it.
sisters
I
and-
am an artisan, remember? I'm a jeweler. I can see the little details.
The sisters
Remember,
and
like,
Lucas.
I point your belly button, like, remember? Your little,
The sisters and Lucas just turn and look like, what the fuck? And just continue walking.
They're like this
love
all
that.
the time.
I feel like every single person that comes across us in this world is probably just like, what a bunch of weirdos. Like, what
Yup.
the hell?
Well, everyone knows
Have we
that.
ever been normal once?
No, not really.
Maybe when we first met, like, we were kind of normal because we were getting to know each other.
But that's why you're the fated ones, and you were chosen because you're not
we were
normal.
just quiet. We weren't normal.
You're
Just
right. You're right.
Anxious.
All right, so you paint your picture, and then you leave. You travel for a couple of hours into the forest, and you find a secluded spot where you make like camp, so to speak. It's
Should I roll survival for covering our tracks through
Uh,
that, or should we just use the same roll?
we can use the same roll. It's fine.
Okay.
You feel confident in covering your tracks as best you can. It is
Mhm.
not the easiest thing to do because there's like there's
Pretty barren,
7 of you.
isn't it? Yeah.
There's 7 of you covering the tracks of 7 people. Not the easiest thing to do, especially when you're not trained in it.
Yeah.
But the sisters try to help as well. They're fairly good at covering their tracks because their whole point is that they've been just waging guerrilla warfare, but usually they don't move in such big groups.
Big, yeah.
Mm.
I think with the 3 of us will be fine. We got it.
Yeah. And it's not like, well, as much as the sun can be visible here in this barren land, it's not sunset yet, but it is getting later.
Mm-hmm.
And you find a spot, and then Olga's like, mind if we rest here now? We've been walking for a while, and I'm still quite hurt.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
As-
I'm slowly
As long as
bleeding
you
from my
feel
side.
confident in like the area, I'm gonna have to
Mhm.
defer to you because I mean we're not from this is like our what like 4th day here. I don't know how long I forget how long we've been in this empire.
Yes, if you feel safe, let us camp because blood,
Mhm.
blood.
And then she's got Dorotka, and then Dorotka looks around. Yeah, I think this should be fine for us. This should do. And you set up camp here. So, what would you like to discuss then?
The idea of how do we want to do this? I mean, you mentioned
Yeah.
the secret tunnels. You mentioned an alarm system. Like,
Yeah, I
Lucas,
want to know
tell us
more.
more about the security of
more
Of
about the alarm
course,
system for sure.
So the castle has battlements, as any castle will, and there's people manning the battlements at all hours. They have a fairly good view of the surrounding area, and if anyone unknown, a trespasser, is spotted, the alarm is raised, and more people will arrive at the battlements. Even at nighttime, there are... Well, the general uses skeletons somehow, from the looks of it, to keep watch during the night.
Okay. And so like say if the alarm gets raised, like how many more people do they add to the battlements? Is it like an excessive amount, or is it kind of like, I'm assuming it depends situation to situation. Like if there's an army outside versus one person, I'm sure they would.
Tens of people. The
Okay.
castle usually has anywhere between 50 and 100 people at a time.
Okay. Okay.
I'm beginning to think that this secret path tunnel thing is probably our best bet.
But can we use the alarm system to our benefit? If people are coming, like if they take people out of the castle to like come to the battlements as their alarm system, can we?
Well, the battlements
somehow...
are not outside the castle. They're
Yeah,
part
the
of the
battlements are
castle.
just the
Yeah, like-
towers, right?
Yeah,
It's
like
the-
how far?
The
I guess
battlements
okay,
are
yeah.
basically the top of the wall where you can walk.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
battlement.
But like, is it like a? How big is like the area in general? Like, is it just the castle inside of these battlements, or is there like a town?
Yes,
Is there like?
it's just a castle.
Okay, so like, you're saying there's 50 to 100 people like in this entire little area, or just in the castle?
Just the castle.
Okay, and then how many people do they normally have on like, patrolling and things like that?
Usually there's... Hold on, I need to look this up.
Sorry.
No worries. I just need to check.
It's heist time, baby.
Where are we? No, not that. There's about 2 to 3 people per side, and there's 5 sides to the walls.
Okay. And so when the alarm gets raised, do they take people from the castle? Are they the ones that come from the battlements, or is it just like other people within the battlements?
Other people within the castle join the battlements.
Okay.
There's also a
Okay.
rumor that there's a statue on top that keeps watch, but I think that's just, a rumor, but thought I'd mention it.
Doesn't feel like
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I feel like just having the alarm raised would be like, I get what you're saying, Hornsworth. Like, you want to try to draw people away from where we're going to be, but isn't it better to not have alarm raised so they aren't looking for someone or something? Like, if the alarm is raised and then we go, like, it's both are valuable like advantages, but I feel like the stealth is important.
No, yeah, I agree. It was more so just yeah. The statue that you were talking about on top of the castle or the battlements?
It's on the roof of the castle, or
Okay.
so people say, but
Yeah. Listen, everything is getting taken into account here.
And remind me, Lucas, where did you say the rumored secret tunnels or entrances were? Like, is it like from like a catacomb, or is it like, what's the rumor about the entrance?
that it's close to a cave, or there's a cave that is part of and that cave is close to the castle, but I've never seen it myself.
And you said
Okay.
skeletons are on the battlements at night?
At night, yes. Of course, I should mention, there's the castle, but then, close to the castle, there's the village as well, where, common people live, and, where they get supplies, etc. from.
Mm-hmm. And is the village inside the battlements or outside?
Outside. Not directly next to it. It's about a half an hour trip between the castle and the village.
Interesting. Is
I
there
see you have a thought. What is this thought you are having?
So like who lives in the village? Is it I'm assuming people of the Asmar kingdom that are just
previous Azamar kingdom people. Some
Yes.
people from the Kryn dynasty also moved in. Once the previous kingdom fell, so they're here. But
Okay.
most of the ghouls, or all the ghouls, are in the castle. They kind of run the
Okay.
show.
Okay, so setting fire to the village off the table.
Oh my. So,
Oh my god.
When did you become such a pyromaniac, Hornsworth? When did this happen?
Fire is just a really good distraction. That's all I'm saying. And if it was like, the lesser ghouls are just hanging out in the village, we could just take them all out in one go. It would be so
Hey.
easy.
I'm ghouling over here.
I'm cooling over here.
Oh god.
Sorry,
I feel like the likelihood of the cave either near the village or in between the village and the castle is likely. The only
So if
the only issue with that is searching for it could take way more time than we actually have. I don't know.
But what other option do we have? We can't.
yeah.
A frontal
Um,
assault is not going to work.
No.
It'd have to be like a distraction sort of deal, or my initial thought, which don't know how comfortable I am doing this because last time I got captured by a cult didn't go very well. Would be trying to. Nope, never mind. Because Lucas said that if Lucas goes back alone, he's gonna die.
I will die.
If
I'm
you
not going
went-
alone.
Yeah, if you brought us in, would they kill you still?
Huh.
If you were like,
There would probably be a lot of questions as to how I was the one that survived and where the captain is, and it's not impossible, but
low odds.
Difficult.
Of them.
Plus, there's a lot of us. Like, maybe if it was one or two, that'd be
yeah.
cool,
Yeah,
but
like,
if he brings
realistically,
7
how-
deep, like,
Exactly. It's a good thought though. That would have been, that could have been cool. But,
no, it's a good thought.
like, again, I get what you're saying, Evelyn, about the time it'll take to find the cave, but I just do not see how else we're going to safely get into the castle without raising the alarm, which maybe we should raise the alarm, like Hornsworth said, but
No, I
just-
like the idea of the cave. I like the idea of the cave, and I have a feeling that it's gotta be the village.
you're cutting
Sorry, you're
out a
cutting
little,
up.
like,
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. My gain go all the way down. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's gotta be between the village and the castle.
Well, you said the cave was somewhere around the outer wall, so it's probably around the battlements then.
It can't be too far because it was meant as an
It's like
emergency
an escape route.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Okay.
if we do go with the cave, it's going to be more of a, we are sneaking directly up to the castle, but we are sneaking and hoping for the best that we
And
find.
here's another really great thing to remember is we are not a sneaky party.
Yeah, for some reason I was under the impression that the cave would like spit out a little bit further away. So now I'm concerned about the cave too, because I thought it was gonna be like, in my mind I was like, oh, here's the castle, and then it was like a cave in the forest that
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
came out,
yeah.
you know. And I was like, oh, we could find that, sneak in. But if that's not going to be the case,
It's somewhere close by. I don't know how close to the cave, but it's can't be too far. But finding it would take some time, yes. We could do it at night. There's pros and cons to it. The pros are that if we're there at night, we're harder to spot because it's dark. But it's dark, so it's harder to spot the cave.
Yeah.
hmm.
Is there like a forest near the battlements at all, or is it like relatively barren? Like, how is there cover
There's
nearby? 'Cause if-
some cover, yes, but not a huge amount.
what's the wildlife like? I'm sorry,
Crane
that
didn't-
feels like it's really out of left field for you.
Crane
I
dynasty?
was just okay. I was gonna say because like I can speak to animals, and even if they are not very intelligent, they can still tell me nearby locations. So that's
It
like
could
the
work.
minimum that they can do. Good. Okay. I think definitely something that we should do, no matter what approach we take. Map of the castle, of what you know. That's we need to map that out.
It
I
works
don't-
out because Evelyn, you have a cartography kit.
Yeah.
I don't have a map,
Even
nor
if
have
it's
I
just from your-
really ever seen a map of the place. I've just been around some areas.
Yeah, that's mostly what I meant. Is like you relay, and we're gonna draw probably the
Mm.
crudest map possible. But
So
I just
you mentioned that the Shield Maidens. They will probably be in the dungeons, which are in the cellars. That would be the most logical thing to know. And let me say something. Sorry, I'm trying to see what useful information I can give you, and how. Where is it? Here. Where's? Sorry, just give me a sec. I'm gonna have to look that up later on, like,
Mhm.
but let's say he knows like where the entrance to it is. I just can't
Mm.
figure it out from this map. Where
Yeah, that's
it
fair.
is.
That's fair.
Because I'm like, I can't find those stairs, and I'm like, what the how? Where?
Yeah.
Where? I can't find stairs. Like, it shows stairs that go into it, but I just can't make heads or tails of like where those stairs come out of.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So
No, totally fair.
he's like, I know where the entrance is, and he says it, but I don't. Me, the GM,
Yeah.
does not know because.
Awesome.
Oh wait,
That's good
I
information.
found it. I found
Oh.
it. I found it. I found it.
Okay.
So the way that the castle is structured, there's an outer wall, and then the actual main building itself. So there's the outer wall, and there's a courtyard area in between, and then the building, and it's shaped kind of like 5 walls, so it has kind of a angle thing.
Pentagon.
I don't know what that is.
Go on.
It's fine.
Where- but where did it go?
What?
You said Pentagon, but where did it go?
You know what, Lucas? You're a funny one. You should take up comedy when you're done with all this.
Okay. Anyway, so so there's going to be the main gate at the outer wall, which leads to the courtyard, and then usually there's 2 people standing post towards at the main entrance to the castle itself. There's some sleeping quarters in there, and then to the left is another door, and that leads to the cellar, and that's where you can find those
You said
people
to the
most
left?
likely. Yes.
And that's just from the entrance.
Yes, the main entrance.
Okay.
But of course, that area has a lot of eyes on it, so there's battlements right atop that have people on it and to the sides, so, well, they won't be looking in that direction, but it won't take too much for them to turn around and have a look.
Is the door to the cellar in the courtyard or in the castle?
In the castle, so
Oh,
you
okay.
first have the main gate that
Yes.
you enter through, then you enter the courtyard, and then right in front of that is the entrance to the castle, and then when you go in, there's 2 doors on the left. The other one of them leads to the cellar.
Okay. Great. Um. Okay, cool. Great, lovely. Fantastic.
Right.
We are doing
Ugh.
a heist.
This is difficult because that's so close to the main entrance. It's like almost makes me think if we could just get in the front gate. But how is that going to happen? Like,
And
'cause
then
who's to know where that secret tunnel
That's what I-
Is gonna
spit
come
us
out.
that's what I was going to
Probably
say.
like in, I don't know, like the main bedroom or something. That seems like a place that like a secret entrance would
If
be,
yeah,
right?
especially if it was for like the old
Hmm.
emperor who built
Lord.
it,
Whoever used to live
supposedly?
there.
Yeah.
The Lord.
I mean, realistically, there probably could be like multiple ways passageway.
Sorry, you're cutting out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sounds like your
I don't
noise
know.
gate is cutting you out.
Don't understand. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
So you
We
can
can hear
also
you now.
turn your sensitivity up in Discord even.
Oh yeah, it could be that as well.
Yeah, it's probably Discord, honestly.
Because the other thing is, so getting the sisters out, but then getting the robes is a whole other story.
That's right, because the robes are
They're
held by
probably
somebody.
with the
So yeah, so the sister will
Vesna.
Sister Vesna, yeah.
Or-
I mean,
Then actually the secret entrance might spit us out closer to where the robes are, and then we could fight our way out, but that's
a whole thing.
It could be, but I don't know where it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just the main castle is, it has another courtyard inside of it. So there's the outer wall, then there's a courtyard, and then there's an inner courtyard
Mm-hmm.
within the castle building. And there's a tower. There's a high tower. I know that the important people are usually in the high tower, and others are not allowed in there unless they are of higher ranks or such.
That's good to know. And, that's probably where they would hide something of great importance to them. That sounds...
It could be, yes. Then
Yeah.
there's the chapel, usually Sister
Is that
Vesna.
in the inner courtyard or just in the castle?
That's in the castle.
Okay.
The entrance to that is through the main entrance to the castle. The door in front of you, I think, goes there. There's a hall that is before that.
Okay.
Okay, so we know where the chapel is. That's where Sister Vesna would be, who might have the robes. Where would the general at arms typically be? Like, where is his quarters? I'm assuming not in the same place as the regular soldiers.
Give me a sec and I will double check this. Where are you?
Because I feel like if once we get that'll be like our targets. Because our targets are the shield, the spear maidens, and then the robes. And the robes are either with one of two people, so you can figure out where we're going. This is tough.
Just a second. What is that number? Okay, boy. The captain's quarters are in the tower.
Okay. So.
And then I think the priestess, her quarters are above the floor above the chapel, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually... I'm not in the chapel a lot. They don't let us non-ghouls there too much.
That's still very, very helpful though, because now we know
this is
where our targets might be.
Yeah.
We know how to get to the cellar. We know that the robes are going to be in the high tower or in the chapel potentially.
Possibly.
Yeah, I mean, at least according to the information that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So that still just leaves us the question of like, how are we going to get in?
What we could do, find the cave, take the secret tunnel, see where we end up. Just get a little scout mission, if you will.
Right.
And then reconvene and be like, is this a better... Why don't we come up with I think this is a good way to do this. We should come up with a plan of attempting to enter through, like, the main... Not necessarily the main gate, but, like, entering through the front door of the castle. And then we could check the secret tunnel. If there seems like there's a better plan kind of on the fly, of, like, maybe the secret tunnel puts us out, like, in the captain's quarters or something, like, incredibly useful and helpful. And then we can go from there. I think something that we need to do is figure out our priorities, because we might not be able to do both things that we would like to do at the castle. And I know, I'm gonna look at the speed ratings and I know that your sisters are very important to you, and we will do our best to get them out, but we need to be also realistic about what the 8 of us can do. I get 7, I can count. And as much as it makes me feel like I sound like a really horrible person for saying this is like the train track problem. There's no trains in this universe. It's like the horse cart Never mind. Um, as much as I would love to be like such a high and mighty person and be like, oh my god, yes, your sisters are the most important thing to me right now. Unfortunately, those robes are apparently our key to stopping the end of the world.
We understand. It's not a decision that I
Yeah, don't
envy
take it
that
lightly.
you would have to take. Yes, we understand. It's not what we
Okay.
would like, but we will, of course, respect and understand the prioritization of the robes. That's the most important thing. It is the
Mhm.
reason that we were moving around so much to protect those sacred relics. And if they can prevent the end of the world, then what is the sacrifice of a few of us?
I'm so sorry. And I feel like it makes me feel like an asshole to say that, but I want to make
Not
sure
at
we're
all.
all on the same page on what our
Not at all. It's
number
all
one
right.
priority is.
Yes.
We understand. We understand.
Yeah.
So
There is a chance that the secret tunnel could go out to the cellars. I feel like that's also a very possible.
true.
I doubt it. It's too much of a risk to build it that way.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
You'd risk your prisoners escaping easily.
Yes,
But
I
if
do.
nobody really knows about them,
I do think that it's most likely it'll be in the tower or wherever the main bedroom would have been in that place. It just makes too much sense. And I feel
Yeah.
like that is our best bet to get into the center of the building and find the people we need to find.
Are there the people that are in the castle now? Do they have like servants, or do they have like people that like are helping like everyone around that necessarily aren't a part of like your army? Or is it like every single person that's in that castle is like a part of the army, is like a soldier of some sort, or like are there?
There's only a few servants, not many. I've seen them around, but I don't know that I don't think they would want to step out of line, because that might...
No, of course not. I was more so like, do they use sometimes with castles they'll make like servants like they have their own like ways to get around the castle.
That's a
I
good
think
idea.
in a bit of a faster manner, I think is typically what it's for, and so they're not seen by other people. Like, are they like, do they normally just walk in the normal hallways, or
Yes,
are they?
yes, they do.
Okay, so that's off the table.
That was a good idea, though. Very
Yeah,
smart.
well, you never know. Okay.
Here's another question for you, Lucas. Regarding the village that's down, down the hill or whatever.
Mhm.
What is the village's, I suppose, feeling or outlook of what's going on in the castle, or do they even know? Would they be inclined to help us, or would they be more inclined to immediately turn us in if we were to even poke around?
I would assume that they just want to be left alone and they don't want any trouble from the ghouls.
Right.
Like I said, some are people who lived through the war and now they just want to live their lives. Some are Kryn Dynasty people originally, so they probably just want to live their lives and be left alone, honestly.
Okay.
Do you have anyone that you know in the village, or like any? I know you said you were captured when you were young.
There's a few
but-
people I know, yes.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, there is the option of trying to find help in the village. If like who are do
Even
you
just
ha- who-
more information.
Yeah.
I don't
This is.
know that anyone in the village would have more information than I do about the castle.
I didn't know if maybe if somebody's out gathering berries in the forest or something, they find a cave you know.
Or does the you said the village provide, or they give supplies, or there's a trade between the village and the castle? Would you happen to know who in the village is in charge of that? If we could sneak onto a shipment or something
That
and
could
sneak in,
That could work. Yes, that
do
could
you
work.
happen to know like
That's
who that
smart.
would be, or like any
I
idea?
I know roughly when it happens, so it could be
There's
an
a
option.
thought then.
That's actually yeah.
And whereabouts do the shipments end up? Like, obviously they go through the front gates, and then
Yes,
where
they
would
go
it...
through they go through the front gates and to the inner courtyard. Usually from there they're loaded into, or it depends on what is being delivered. So
So
they stay in the
theoretically,
they stay in the outer courtyard, or they go into the inner courtyard if it's food supplies.
so if theoretically we were to be in the right box or shipment to be brought to the place we need to be. I mean, this is all on a dice roll of like whether or not this actually happens, but I feel like that's a thought. We could
That
try
is a
that.
thought. I don't know if we could all hide, because Galena, you and I probably could, because we're relatively
Ooh,
small. But I don't know
you're
if
right.
Evelyn and. But
Oh, but split. I don't want to split up though.
I keep not wanting to split the party, but I'm also like
Over the
what if
table
we-
though, it sounds like a good idea, but like
Sounds
I
like a
don't know.
really fucking good idea. I'm trying to think of ways that I can stay in contact with others. I have my features, obviously. I have my awakened mind, which has very far.
Because if we do decide to split the party, y'all, if we do decide to do that, I do not want anyone to be by themselves. Because last time we did that with you, Hornsworth, it went really, really badly.
Yes, it did.
And I feel like, but I don't, splitting the party is such a bad idea, but it also makes sense. Oh.
Yeah.
Evelyn, Cynthia, thoughts?
The
Me and
other-
Hornsworth are just being chaotic, but like, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Maybe we could. So, are we thinking of finding someone in the village who does the shipments? And
That's
It's-
potential.
Yeah, it's a
I
thought.
think
if
another
anything-
potential is because there's no way that us as an entire party are going to be able to sneak.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. I don't think realistically, which
Yeah.
really is.
Well, the shipments can be quite big. I mean, it's sometimes bales of hay, it's barrels
Yeah.
of things. So it can be several wagons or a big wagon of things. So it can fit quite a few, though. Yes, that is an option, but then not everyone is going to fit. Probably some of you would have to pass through as someone from the village bringing shipments.
I mean,
Hmm.
So
I can always be invisible.
Oh, I forgot you could do that.
I can do that. That's why I know that we don't want someone to be alone, but I feel like if anyone's gonna split off, it should be me, just because I can be invisible, and I feel like that makes it a little bit harder to see me in trying to get
Yeah. If
in.
anything, we can get more information about the shipments once we find the person or however
But
whatever method we're using.
Yeah, I'm nervous to poke around in that without that being our actual plan, because we're gonna, like, if that ends up not going well, then that can blow our entire cover. If the person in the village that does the shipments doesn't want anything to do with that and, spills the beans that, hey, people are trying to get into your castle. I am nervous. I think we'd have to kill the person if they said no.
Okay, how about this then? Because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Based on this discussion, it seems like the two things that we're considering the most is sneaking in with the shipments potentially, or just finding the secret entrance. And Hornsworth, you mentioned using the secret entrance and popping out and using it to kind of scout. So what if we prioritize finding that secret entrance? Because even if we don't use it to get in, it's a way to get out.
It's good to, yeah, no, you're so right.
Okay, so we do that. We find the entrance / exit. We figure out where that pops us out. And then if it's not a good place or if there's a reason to need another way in, we can pursue the potential of the shipment thing. Because that's a good point, Hornsworth, that it could cause issues. But
I don't want to have to kill like a random innocent villager because they're trying to spill the beans on us, you know?
But it's good to have options. So what do you all think of that then? We prioritize the thing, and then we have that backup if we can't use the entrance for some reason.
Yeah, let's prioritize finding the cave, and if we need to pivot, we'll pivot.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the plan is to... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, and I don't remember if we said that there was, like, woodland, like, there was, like, animals nearby the battlements and stuff, that if we find one of those, I can, like, be like, hey, got any nearby caves? And that'll be, like, that'll help at least shorten that period of time, because I think, let me double check my speak with animals.
We could use Edgar, too. You could look through his eyes.
I think, I'll be honest with you, I think Edgar's going to be a very useful thing.
So he's good for scout.
The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters. So, that'll be good. And I may be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor. I don't know why, but I just really like the way that's worded. I may be able to persuade it.
So just to set it all
recap,
out. So the plan is we're going to travel. We're going to prioritize finding the secret entrance, whether with Hornsworth, talking to animals, or using Edgar through Cynthia to find it. We will use that, scout, and figure out where it pokes us out. If it's a advantageous position, we will move forward and do our best. Our priority is finding the robes. Ideally, we have to find the robes and get the Spear Maidens out, but we'll do our best.
Yeah.
And then an alternative is the shipment. Does that sound like accurate to what we just talked about?
Yes. That feels
cool.
good.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Go team.
Good hustle. Good hustle, team. All right.
Just casually planning a heist. It's fine.
Yeah, put in the heist music.
Yeah.
Put in the slappy bass. All right, so now you have a plan put together. Is it fair to assume that you're gonna spend the night now where you're located to rest, and then you move on?
Yeah, I think we need to take a long rest
Cool.
for all of us.
A long rest.
I can keep first watch if we want.
Health-wise, I'm good, but I am drained of every ability.
Yeah, but my spells they'll come back with even a short rest, so I'm not too worried about myself.
West.
But a short rest.
All right. Well, with a successful battle against the Knights Incorporeal and a so far solid plan hatched, and as you drift off to sleep, that is where we're going to end today's session. Next time we'll pick up on seeing how this plan actually unfolds. I love plans in TTRPGs because inevitably they go.
They're not going to go correctly, but...
But it's better to have a plan and for that plan to fail than to have no plan.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
that is today's session. Thank you very much, everyone. It was a blast.
Oh, boy.
'Twas a blast. So...
Always.
So, everyone, we are going to be live next time on June 10th. Yes, June 10th. Same time as usual, so 8 p.m. finish time, which is 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, on this very channel that you're watching. If you're new here, consider leaving a like The follow. Sorry, wrong platform terminology. A follow here on over the Twitch side of things. And if you would like to play some D&D with me, I am starting a Curse of Strahd campaign next week, Saturday, also 8 p.m. finish time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, where you get to play as the children of Strahd Zarvich. So if you're interested in that, you should join, and I'm going to drop a link to that in the chat right now. You can go check it out. It's open to everyone. Not streamed, by the way. And yeah, otherwise, go follow everyone. You can find their Twitch profiles in the title. You can just click them and give them a follow. What else? Yeah, that's it for today. We'll see how things pick up and keep it nice and easy.
Ew.